What's with these homeless just in my cast? Why do they got a front? What did we ever do to these cats to make them so blockbuster? Hey, you, walk me to my truck. Hey, you, and then suck my dick. Hey, you, and Esther goes both ways. Ooh, I look just like Joe Camel. Oh, and you're Mr. Whole Foods. I don't care what they post on Reddit. Anyways, I don't read the comments. One take.
It's time for my favorite time of the week. When you get to hear Papa try to speak. With these surprises today, you better act gay or watch 10 minutes of Schaub.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes of Schaub.
What did you see on your phone?
Nothing, just normal Blockbuster stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Netflix things.
Yeah.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes of Schaub. Thanks for tuning in. Join the Patreon, join the Discord, like and subscribe, rate and review. Everything is on Spotify now, but that's not why you're here. You are here for 10 Minutes of Schaub, so play the chin clip.
Boom.
Boom.
All right, so there's a lot of Chris D'Elia stuff this week, dude. Did you see the article that came out about him?
I did, yeah. The Rolling Stones article.
Yes.
A lot of dicey stuff.
Great publication. Never read it, though.
Yeah. And I was like, mainly a rehash. I don't know if you read it.
Yeah.
It was a rehash, right?
I read it, and then I was like, oh, I've read all this before, 3 years ago.
That's kind of what I thought. Yeah. I didn't read the whole thing because it got kind of boring.
Yeah.
But, it seems bad.
I do like this whole, we're just going to remind everyone all the time. It's like there's not going to be anything lawful happening.
Our show needs to end for these people to have a good life. No, we don't matter. There's way bigger channels saying this stuff, and it is what it is.
We're just here to have fun, B.
It's not good.
The first post is by Ryan Joseph 82. It's called "Body Language is Screaming Oops."
The beginning, or beginning of me, but. Anyway, I have a debate club for you guys. Adults who like Disney, asterisk, and don't have children.
Pedophiles.
I have been a Disney
It's so funny that he said pedophiles.
Yeah, right.
I can remember.
You want to take that back?
And
His eye.
little passes. Don't have kids. But have that
Ooh, I love those.
in my office.
From the Haunted Mansion.
Debate club. It's the beginning.
I mean, yeah, it really does look like a man's life is falling apart right in front of you.
Yeah.
And that's how you'd react when you're looking at your phone.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I don't know. It's very weird, but then again, I don't know what I look like when the camera's not on me.
Yeah.
This is the eye twitching. He's really, like people say, he's kind of starting to look like a villain.
Yeah.
In a movie where you're like, okay, well, that's clearly when you're watching the movie and then the one guy has a look or he does something or, oh, okay, that's the villain in this movie.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, really, dude? If I had a necklace, you'd think I was a pedophile. I don't know. It's so dark and sad. And then the McDonald's cup doesn't want to be there.
Oh, yeah. The McDonald's cup is
Can we get a different ad placement? This is worse than the Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light thing.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had a fast food restaurant, would you believe me?
Situation Room. Chris D'Elia is using our product.
This next clip is posted by Duff Enough. It's called "A Diddler Dish from Last Year Worth Reheating." I like the play on words there.
Okay.
We got some dishes today, Papa.
And then it came out he was raping 12-year-olds, 14.
What a surprise, a cult leader raping underage girls. Never heard of that before.
Really, dude?
Okay, Mr. Spoiler Alert.
Yeah.
And it's a cult.
And Chris D'Elia's cult, bro?
I don't trust them either.
That ain't gonna end well. That thing is gonna end...
With everyone drinking Kool-Aid except Chris, and everyone died.
Well, a lot of the people are gonna be drinking Kool-Aid because they're underage girls, probably. That's why I'm guessing.
I have a cult. I have a cult.
Chris?
I'm streamlining everything into this fucking cult.
Oh, shit. Did the sign fall?
The sign fell. The sign was like, I'm out.
I am out.
This is dicey.
Did it hit you?
No,
Okay.
It just fell over.
Oh, my God. Look how skinny Brendan Schaub looks in these clips, dude. He's so much
He's
skinnier.
gained a lot of weight. Fat
Yeah.
Patrick got big, dude. He's got 3 C's. 3 C's. Just get mean. Just like the meanness is coming out because this makes me so uncomfortable. I'm like, let's talk about how fat Schaub is.
Yeah, let's skip this dish.
No, I mean, it's good. It's funny.
It's good. But we have a lot
sad.
more of this.
Yeah, it's a lot more coming.
Yeah.
We're going to get a lot of it.
This next one's posted by Big Shoots. It's called Brian and Chris. Remember those guys? What are they up to? Sasso is definitely over it, B. I've already seen this one, so it's not about Chris D'Elia, but I did like this dish a lot.
Okay.
Have you seen this yet or no?
No.
At the end of the show, it was first it was Brian and Chris. You remember those guys?
Yeah.
What are they up to? and then there was Chad Kulchin did it with me, and our good buddy Tommy Blacha, the funniest man in the world, and Tommy and I at least were always like,
Did y'all ever think about starting it back up? Was there ever a conversation to?
Yeah,
You're
for
good,
a
just
while, like a few years ago, yeah, Brian and Chris were like, maybe we want to do this again. And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And then I don't know. I think they're both living in Costa Rica.
Certified homeless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Will
Very
Sasso,
good, dude. So funny.
Hell
this
yeah.
guy is amazing on Mad TV, and
Yeah.
he's coming back to serve some hot, spicy dishes for the people of Chang's.
It's not
What a
over
guy.
yet, B.
One of our guys.
Yes.
Yeah, they definitely hit some snags.
Everything's gonna be fine. Look, be honest. Let's be very transparent. Get out ahead of any issues you may have had, or don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have the answers.
Yeah, I think a lot of that's hard. I don't know. I mean, that's all. That's
A good thing to say is I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
That's kind of their own journeys. Yeah, I mean, I think they've both been through. They've both dealt with. Different side. They've been through a lot of that.
Yeah, it's a lot. It sure is a lot.
A whole world of that is.
What are they talking about? The D'Elia stuff?
Yeah, so, okay. Do I have to catch you up on 10 minute podcast?
I know that they had a podcast together.
Yes.
So I know that.
So that's what they're...
All right. Okay, guys. The Brennan doesn't know anything. Okay. Oh, really, dude?
Yeah, a broken clock is right twice a day, dude.
Okay, I'm a broken clock. All right, so I was right once during the podcast. Fair enough. All right.
So they used to have 10 minute podcasts with Brian, Chris, and Will Sasso.
Okay.
So basically, Theo's asking, have you ever thought about bringing it back again? Because he started doing it with two different dudes.
Right.
And then he's saying that Brian and Chris, they had talked about it a couple of years ago, but now they're dealing with their own stuff. They both got allegations of sexual misconduct.
Oh, Brian and Chris. I'm so redacted. I'm so focused on Schaub.
Yeah.
He said Brian and Chris. I heard Schaub and Brian.
Oh.
Or D'Elia and Brian. That's what I heard. I heard in my head. I heard Schaub and Brian.
Yeah. So who's done now, dude?
Yeah. So I'm a little redacted. So he's saying both of them get out ahead of it. I see.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Because I was thinking if it was Schaub that they were talking about, or Schaub and Brian, this clip, what they're saying, could be for any of the clips that come out.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be just the bad stuff. It's just like them talking, like, get out ahead of it, explain yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's so many embarrassing things they do.
Yeah. He said Big J Orca son the other week. Just correct
or Niedermeyer, or any of the names. Who is John Africa?
Yeah.
Just get the continent or the state. He just goes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Ask Australia. They're 7 days ahead, right?
Crikey.
A lot.
Whenever I start to think about it, I immediately stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I go like, that's a lot. And
Yeah.
see, I'm stopping right now.
It's very reminiscent of how I feel, and I don't even know the guys.
Yeah.
Never met him.
Shout out Will Sasso. He's cooking up dishes for you guys.
Yeah. He's in the back. No smoke breaks for him.
This one's posted by Gringo Ploppy. It's called Bappa Busts Out Some Gringo Poppy Racial Gold and a, quote, Super Ball. Yes, sir. Do you want to guess anything?
So he busts out some Gringo Poppy Racial Gold and Super Bowl. So I think maybe because I have not seen this clip.
I've already seen it.
Maybe the racial stuff comes in because Matt's last name is Ariza and he says something about that.
Oh, I don't even know who Ariza is.
He's the punter for the Bills. See, I got a scoop on you. So I've seen some of the clips, but he's the punter for the Bills that was accused of assault, but apparently he wasn't even at the party where the assault happened.
So he's clearing his name, which is horrible. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that happened to him.
Yeah.
Sorry to the person who got assaulted, obviously, as well. But so Schaub is having him on because Schaub's whole thing is like, I guess, clearing this guy's name, which is a little dicey because of who Schaub is. But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start it up and I'll fix the sign.
Yeah, man. And also,
Thank
the
you.
league needs more Mexicans. Let's be
They do.
honest.
Yeah.
He's half
they do.
Mexican, you
Mexican.
Why'd you say because I need you guys to show a little respect.
We got plenty of
Dude,
respect.
half Mexican, dude. So that's why my kids are half Mexican. My wife is, full blown Mexican, dude. And your
Full-blown.
dad's Mexican.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. Yeah.
Like actual Mexican or like Taco Bell
born in
Mexican?
Mexico. No, born in Mexico.
He's just committed to this bit. No one has told him that he's got to stop.
Yeah.
No one says, hey, man, that's not funny and it doesn't make sense.
You think the punter was like, I saw Gringo Papi. I know what he's referencing. Taco Bell Mexican, yes.
I wonder if Matt knows that.
Yeah.
Matt's like, yeah, Taco Bell Mexican? Sure, famous.
He's like, do I
comedian
leave
guy.
the same way I came in or? Yeah.
He's like, can it get worse for me after I thought it couldn't get any worse. I was accused of gang rape. Now I'm on a podcast with you. So I thought before would be worse than now.
So now I'll ask you, what do you think is going to happen next?
So the title was, so I got it right?
What?
Because I said he was going to say something about the name him as race.
Oh, yes.
So, but what was this? He said, and so gringo racial, and then what was the other thing?
The Super Bowl.
Oh, Super Bowl. Well, he's a football player, so he'd be like, maybe you'll get back and be such a good punter that you go to the Super Bowl. I don't know. That's a terrible guess. I have no idea.
Well, spoiler alert, someone's going to get put in a hard scarf. Let's see what happens.
Born
Wow.
in Mexico. Didn't speak English.
Do you know
until he
what
was
part?
12. Yeah, Mexicali.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
So I'm
girl's
pretty
from-
close to the border.
Yeah, super close. My girl's from Guadalajara.
Okay. You're a little fan?
Yeah, oh, big
Oh, there we
time.
go.
Oh, dude, it is the Super Bowl every time he fights.
Canelo.
It's the Super Bowl every time he fights. These are the fights that he spoils, too.
Yeah.
Right? Mr. Spoiler alert. Let's not forget.
You're in your mom straight white girl?
She is from Arkansas.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Punk got in the house, dude. Hell yeah, that's as white as it gets. Yeah, same, dude. My kids are, he actually, this is what I picture my son, my oldest Tiger, looking like when he grows up. I text my wife and came in, I go, this dude's a dime. He's going to look like my son, he's going to look like Tiger when Tiger's his age.
That's
It's weird because
He lost his train of thought.
I like how he forgets what he's going to say.
No Brian today?
Oh, right. Dicey. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I think we're a little behind on clips, too. They also didn't release an episode one week, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, there was one week that Hap said that there was no Golden Hour and no Schaub show. And
Yeah.
he was like, it'll be pretty, I think it was last week, I think. He was like,
Yeah.
it'll be pretty light.
Well, we got a lot of tabs
Yeah.
open right now, baby. So this one's posted by Toronto Rapture. It's called Brenda Forever Catching Strays B.
Nice.
I think this is with the guy that he played or faced in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Some basics, some moves. You want to maybe show me a choke or a submission. And then after we'll do a round of spawn, a 6-minute round. Now, let me ask you this. Yes, I've got a white belt. I've got 2 little stripes there, but I'm an experienced athlete. How many times do you think you could submit me in 6 minutes?
You? In 6 minutes? I would say around...
I want you trying.
Trying for real?
Yeah, but not hurting me.
Of course. I would say like I can submit you at least 20 times.
In 6 minutes?
Oh, easy.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I used to train Brendan Schaub, and he's a good friend of mine. And I seen you couldn't get a submission on that guy, so I seen what he did.
Good luck with that.
So I'm going to use his tactics.
So good
I'm going
luck
to
with
be
that.
running around there. All right, let's do it. All right,
You remember that?
They're running around. No, are they going to play the clip?
It's just submission after submission after submission. But I'm going to keep trying. I want to get up. I want to show him that I've got something. I want to try and sweep him. I want to try and get him on his back. And the only way I'm going to do that is by keep trying. So come on, let's do it. Brendan Schaub didn't work.
The Brendan Schaub thing didn't work.
Of course it did. Listen to what you just said out loud. Of course the Brendan Schaub thing didn't work.
Oh, you never saw the clip of Brendan Schaub doing a match versus this bald guy?
Maybe, but
So basically, he just ran around. Brandon Schaub just like kept avoiding his takedowns by running around the cage. And then in the press conference afterwards, he's like, he didn't do it. He didn't take me down. And Brandon Schaub lost the match, obviously.
By cowardly running around. Well, it's one way to not get taken down. The Scottish guy reminded me of that. The Scottish guy is like, so you're the PE or you're the CEO of PF Chang's to the BC. Yeah. That's the only thing I could think about.
Yeah, so I heard you're the CEO of PF Chang's.
So I'm gonna use the Brendan Schaub tactic of running around the ring like a coward loser, not being able to say words.
You couldn't get him down. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, you couldn't get him down. You couldn't get Schaub to do it. But it's like, yeah, well, that's not really that impressive. Schaub is an idiotic goon.
This is another little dish I ate earlier this week. But I thought it was very funny. It's posted by Uncle TYS. It's called Baba buys his son a copy of Fortnite with an emoji, like a crying emoji.
I have this on my desk, right? Yeah. And so then when I'm gaming, then I take my headphones off, and it always hits it. Or if I'm really upset, because I get angry when I'm gaming. Yeah. And somebody says some dumb shit in
do you
chat,
play Fortnite?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Is it what is it? My son, I just got it for him.
Oh, dude.
But not
doesn't
online.
know what it is.
2023.
Not online though. Is it
not online?
It has to be online.
In order, he's playing but he's not playing against other people live.
Then there's no point in playing.
Really? Then it's not for him. I don't want him online right now.
Yeah, I get it.
What do you mean?
I don't want him like
he's
a headset.
7,
some
bro.
guy like, yeah, let me see your dick. You know, whatever.
He's 7.
He's 7.
You just turn the chat off.
Yeah, you got to monitor it. Oh, you turn the chat off.
Yeah, just turn the chat off. You don't have to listen to people. Take his mic away, whatever.
Didn't have a mic.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
there's no submission for this, but
you need to talk shit though.
Schaub doesn't understand anything.
No.
Doesn't look into anything, how anything works.
No.
He's like me when I'm like, what's that? On steroids, dude.
Yeah.
You can turn the chat off? You don't know. What? Didn't you look into any of the things that, any of the stuff that you've given your son? Like, what? Like, can you chat? Is there a microphone? What the game?
Is it a single player game?
You bought the game. Now you're just going to not let him play it?
No, you're part of the Schaubism now.
Why is it?
You don't buy Fortnite. It's free.
Oh, it's completely free?
Yeah.
See, I don't have kids. I don't know that.
Fortnite is free. It's an online only game. And you can block the chat. So like even if you have a kid that's online playing Fortnite, you can not have
But didn't he just say he got it for him?
Yeah.
So he doesn't even understand that.
No, yeah.
I assume Fortnite was like a Xbox game or something.
It's a multi-platform game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a gamer at all, B.
Yeah, I don't like Fortnite.
I'm a numbers guy, dude.
Yeah.
I just go.
All right, so this one's posted by Air Pumper. It's called Crystalia did 3 hours of therapy every single day. He's such a better person now.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this one.
Let's see.
You want to talk about a guy who's the poster boy of cancel culture? This is how it should work. Fucking Crystalia. Made some mistakes, no doubt, man. 100%. Anything illegal? Absolutely fucking not. Learned from it, worked on himself, does fucking 3 hours of therapy every single day. He's such a better person now. He should be the poster boy of cancel culture. He's a better person, better human being, better dad. Like, he had a kid throughout all this.
Had to make it so fucking
dude,
hard.
I knew Chris before all this happened, and, Chris was tough, man. He was a dark soul and just, tough, not a real human being. Like, he was a bit of a narcissist.
You're not a real human being. That sounds like a really bad person to be around, Brandon.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like one of my comic friends was saying is, Schaub is like a moron surrounded by evil.
Yeah.
That's how he looks at it. Schaub, for everything he is not clear whether he's actually like a horrible person. He's just like a moron, but he's like potentially around some of the worst comedians that exist.
Yeah.
And then, so he's around them and they're like doing these awful things. And he's like, wow, that's really bad. You shouldn't do that. But can you imagine somebody giving advice like Schaub and like, I think you should try therapy. You're like, what? Yeah, therapy. You should try therapy. And you don't know what he's talking about. You're like, is that kind of fighting?
Yeah.
What is that? Therapy.
BetterHelp.com.
BetterHelp. Help yourself. Help my marriage.
Let's see.
And I love him, and he's so talented. I fucking love him. Now, Chris is a real dude, man. salt of the earth, would do anything for you, man.
I love that he says he wasn't a real person. Real dark soul. What a hilarious way to describe a friend.
I thought this one was pretty funny. It's not a video, but it's just a picture of a tweet that Brendan put up. It's posted by CP2075. It's called "What Kind of Questions?" And it's Brendan Schaub tweeting, "Yeah, they can. UFC controls it. The media scrum is like a White House conference now. Cake cup questions."
What does that mean?
That's the game. Not mad at it. It's their company. You know,
cupcake
questions. Yeah.
Wow. I had to think about that one. Not mad at it. That's another Schaubism when he's like, I'm not mad at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one. This one's posted by Ivar the Bone. It's called "Add this to the endless list of reasons why Bappa isn't invited to the mothership. How many chicks you fucked though?"
And I talk about it like 3 times a week. I can't even believe it's real.
Oh, dude, y'all, the culture. It's a culture.
Yeah.
It's a real scene. I promise you. Tony said this, and I didn't realize
This is what Tony said this, man. I was talking to Ferguson the other day, man. He told me, man, the mothership, dude. Real culture out there.
This is what I thought Sorgon Bird looked like before he came.
This is the guy that built the ground we walk on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
He said it afterwards when we were leaving. He was like, nobody was in that room talking about bitches. Nobody was in that room talking about money.
Oh.
They were in there talking about comedy.
Yeah.
They were all in there just like kind of ragging on the show and reliving it. It was just cool, man.
Yeah, it is cool.
The only other time I ever...
Well, yeah, I see. That's not a room for Bappa.
No.
I mean, no talk of numbers.
Yeah.
Of large guys being able to fit in cars of any size.
Yeah.
In any facet.
Yeah, and if there's no sinks in that room, Bappa's not going to
No
come.
sinks, dude?
Yeah.
It sounds kind of boring to
Yeah.
me, dude.
Yeah.
I need a little bit of Bappa talk.
I bet you Brent or Joe was like, "I'll let Bappa come through," or whatever. And then he heard about the sinks. He's like, "No,
There's sinks.
we can't have that."
Sinks in the green room. Can't have that.
All right, this one's posted by Gringo Ploppy. Back to some more Chris D'Elia of content. It's called "Check the most recent video Diddler has put in YouTube," and he seems shook. Okay, chip includes unrelated dish, which I'll just leave the chip playing and whatever. The unrelated dish is so stupid though.
Okay.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Whatever you say, Chin.
Oh, you're in a mad. Tell everybody why you got in a bad mood. He got in a bad mood right before we started recording, and I could tell he was about to fucking blow up. Oops, I take back that F word.
And you know what I did instead? I said, "Guys, I'm getting frustrated. Can we just start the show?"
Yeah, but I could because I'm your brother. I knew that
Already,
you were like on the
before that.
precipice.
I know, but that's what
exploding.
But my point is,
before
that's
that, yes.
I
But
know.
the look on you, I was like, I know that look.
But the reason, yes, of course you do. But the reason why I said I'm frustrated, can we start the show, was to let people know.
I get it.
A storm's a comment.
This is like a horror movie with two D'Elias.
Yeah.
They're just talking the same way.
Here's the unrelated
A storm's
dish.
a comment.
Well, right here.
Squeal, squeal.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best of Chang's, just the randomness and the putting different dishes together. You know, you're a chef, so you're in the kitchen and you're trying all this crazy shit. It's really like being like a real chef.
Yeah.
You got like one, like, you got, let's say like orange chicken is like D'Elia and like the diddler stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe you've got something that you don't normally put with orange chicken, like some eggplant thing is Chrysler screaming, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, but that movie with the they're just working on a whole. It's like, what does Rogan say? 4D chess. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like 4D chess, dude. That's how they see it, dude. Back. I mean, we can't even. You know, it's pretty great. They don't matter.
Oh, really, dude? All right, so this next one's posted by Gringo Ploppy. It's called Sklob Says It's Good. George didn't mention the pain he was going through when his brother died because he would have made fun of it.
Oh, God.
And the under comment says, I think Schlob is thiefering something Steve Harvey said about comedians having jokes ready at the time of tragedies like 9/11. But Steve also said, have to wait until time has passed. Let's see.
Get it. And there's
when I was younger, that my parents took me to many. They almost took my gallbladder out because
Really?
I had such a pain every day. It was after my brother passed.
Wow.
Every day.
See that?
And right before surgery, they were like, maybe not. Wait, let's hold off. I was at the hospital in Chicago.
See, look how cool it is that he can talk about it now, which we wouldn't have done.
He lost 400 pounds.
So
Like,
long
he
ago.
used to be 400 pounds.
Fuck, really?
I was 400.
Good for you, dude. Proud of you, man.
Thank you.
But it's like, he wouldn't have felt comfortable talking about that a year ago.
No, we would have made fun of him.
Right, you would have made fun of him. And he would,
I had jokes right now.
He gained 400 pounds as a result.
I had jokes in the chamber right now, but I was like, you know what? Let's finish the story.
It was funny, Jay, when you talk.
I would love to hear what the jokes in the chamber are. You know what they actually are. That'd be so great.
Unload the chamber, dog.
Please, yeah. Don't ever hold anything back. Just go, as you say, Schaub. Because anyone else would be like, yeah, don't say that. Don't make fun of this guy's brother dying. But Schaub, you know it's going to be so dumb that you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Now it's like a masterpiece piece of literature we'll never get to read.
Yeah.
Or a great film we'll never be to see. If I said I had something stupid to say, you would do it. You know it was me.
All right,
dumbass.
This next one's posted by Chemical Diver 66. It's called Brenda Calls Teenage Boy a quote dime piece. Dicey.
Oh God.
Let's see.
In the original video. But here's the kid who won little dime piece too.
What
did he just say?
What are we doing here, Papa? Weird.
Okay, Mr. Whole Foods, dude. That was strange.
Yeah, weird.
The sign keeps falling?
The sign is like, no more diddler.
Yeah.
I've had enough. I'm finished.
Well,
that sign's like, I'm finished. I'm done.
Yeah. All right. Well, sorry, sign, but we got more diddler.
Yeah, sorry, sign.
This one's posted by Groundstone. It's called Portuguese, quote, women had a hunch about the diddler.
I've seen this.
Well, I don't know why they're all Portuguese, though. It's hilarious. Like, the Portuguese 12-year-old women, girls, are ruthless. So like, you don't fucking know, you piece of shit. But it's all broken. It's like, it will say something on the thing like, I would never trust you, scum. And you're like, trust me? What the fuck are you talking about? That has nothing to do with this. I'm making a joke about Selena. Oh, my Snapchat's real fun. So follow me there. Is it
Is it
man, Portuguese, apparently the girls there knew before everybody else. That's why the scandal was broken.
Yeah,
Yikes.
That's the truth serum, dude.
I would never trust you, scum. Isito! Man, dude. It's like so sad and dark, but also hilarious to watch the clips of him screaming.
Yeah.
They play like a clip where he's just embarrassing himself for something sad. And then it's like, oops, like a clown, dude. God.
All right, so here we go. This is posted by Rhonda Axe. It's called Brennan has D'Elia's defense attorney responding to the judge. Brennan playing D'Elia's defense attorney responding to the judge.
She's a minor.
She's not though.
17.
Now she's not.
Yeah.
Now she's not though.
When the
Hold on.
event
Now
occurred,
she's
she
not.
was.
Now, but now she's not.
Schaub, you feel sorry for me. He's so stupid he may not understand.
We're in that Comedy Store merch too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sure they love that.
She's not though.
She's not though. Like that's what the store wants, an image of them out there. Like this guy is arguing.
Yeah.
But like years have passed since then. So like she was underage when it happened. But now, especially even with Australia rules, you ever heard about Australia? 7 days a week? 7 days ahead? Continent, not the state. So I don't know. Brian, he's like, Brian's stupid.
Yeah.
He's like explaining Brian as if Brian is wrong in the situation. But listen, years have passed. She is 18 now. Dicey.
All right, so this one's posted by Chainbanger. It's called Having Trouble Selling Tickets. I Got You, B.
Here's where we get a little dicey. Okay, Warner Theater, Washington D.C. That's another big boy. 1900, been on sale 6 months. Got about 350 tickets sold.
That's a goner. That's a tough.
Now that's
I would cancel.
That's February
That's
11th.
gonna keep you busy.
People
Very
watching
liberal city.
DC. People watching
You
DC.
heard Brendan? I would cancel.
I missed it. Sorry.
He said
Talk
I
about
would
that one.
cancel.
Okay,
basically.
gotcha.
See, you might get a Chris got COVID email next week.
Chris got COVID.
That's what I told him to do.
Then we
That's
got.
what I told him to do.
He just doesn't understand. He's been made fun of.
Here's another fun one. Then the very next
He's
day,
not being made
February
fun of.
12th, we got the
not?
Tabernacle Theater in Atlanta. Another big boy.
Where?
2100. And we got 235 tickets sold.
That's a chocolate city.
So he's not. So like this was before Schaub was doing all that shit.
I'm sure Schaub did it, but I'm not. I think Chris is just going.
Okay, because it would be funny if Schaub. Either one would be funny if Schaub got the idea from that.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh, Chris is telling me a good idea. Well, I keep not selling out. Maybe I should just cancel.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't realize that Chris is like making fun of him. You might get a Chris got canceled email.
Yeah.
It's like he's talking about all the stuff that Schaub does. Keeping you busy.
All right, well, let's go to the last dish for today, dude. It's a long one. It's called The Most Redacted Defenses Ever Heard. Bappa is Fired Up, posted by Playful Wolverine 95.
All right, man, I've been
I'm
fired
going to
up.
fire you the fuck up in your terrible sweatshirt. Listen, I'm going to fire you up, even though you look like that.
But this is a moss
Let me
green.
fire, and before I go on this rant, this could happen to any one of your friends, your family members, your brother, your
son,
anyone. Take this in for a second. The second All-American ever out of San Diego State, unanimous All-American. His nickname, not given by
Unanimous.
Unanimous.
Unanimous. Did you? Is this the one where he says histocracy or whatever?
I don't know.
Because in one of the clips, instead of hypocrisy, he says like histocracy or he says he says instead of atrocious, he says atrocious. This is a atrocious lie.
Let's
All right,
see.
yeah.
Punt God.
Is the punt god,
punt
you
god.
piece of shit. No, I'm fired up, you piece of shit.
But
His nickname, you piece of shit.
I'm not arguing with that.
Because you're part of the problem.
The guy can punt. The guy can punt.
No.
It's all here.
No,
A lot of guys don't know that.
Other leg. I'm left.
Other leg. He's left leg.
It's this. It's
Which is
only
another
that.
advantage. Dude,
Yeah.
so they call him the punt god, right?
Yeah.
The worst. This is including the worst of it all. Because like when Brian starts doing his stupid like kicking jokes and like, I'm a man, I can do this and I'm that and that's like the worst of Brian.
And then also the flip flops.
And then you have to see the flip flops too.
Yeah.
Second All-American ever at San Diego State.
Yeah.
Gets drafted as a punter in the 6th round to a team that's going to win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years.
Skin
the
is
Buffalo
smooth as
Bills.
marble. Skin is smooth as marble.
Oh, dude, yeah, hell yeah. Should have a counter going. All the things that are going to come out here.
Marble. Is that what you're going to say next?
Of course.
Thank you.
Half Mexican.
Half Mexican.
Does the NFL use more Mexicans? Worked his entire life.
Yeah.
For a shot to play in the NFL. Gets drafted as a punter. Unheard of. Gets drafted.
6th round draft.
Pause it for a
Big
second.
deal.
It would be very funny to have Schaub describe your life. Like this guy right here, this is Gerardo Alarcon, okay? This guy, okay, he's from Rancho Cucamonga. Mexican. He's full Taco Bell Mexican, or whatever he would say, however he describe you. I wonder what you'd have to ask him. Schaub, how Mexican do you see me? Yeah, I wish he would describe me too.
Kicks the shit out of the ball. In his precinct, kicks the piss out of the ball. Everyone's like, there's the punt god. His arms are out. The guns are out. He's like this.
Kid's
on
got
the field.
some guns, strong
He has
hands.
the guns out.
Yep.
I'll never forget that. Guns are
Marble
out.
smooth skin.
Has some swag.
Marble smooth skin.
Ready?
Yeah.
Girl decides, nah.
Tells a story.
He raped me with a bunch of other football players from San Diego State without any evidence.
Don't need it.
No evidence.
You just need a story.
Civil lawsuit. There's a story. Buffalo Bills kick him off the team.
Right. By the way,
Hold on. Goes viral everywhere.
He loves to interrupt. Hold on, I'm not done. I have more stuff to say about this. I'm going to repeat.
It's like
the
he
sentence.
allows you to interrupt him, and he's like,
Yeah, he stops. You think, and then no, he's not finished.
ESPN, Rich Eisen, who I
remember
absolutely
it very
love.
well.
Fox News, you name it, First Take, everyone shits all over this kid.
Atrocious.
Prosecution does their investigation, all this stuff. December, these files come out. Kid's innocent. You know what?
Well, not only innocent, he wasn't there.
Hold on. Wasn't at the party.
Wasn't at the party. Left an hour early.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fire you even more. Wasn't at the party. Not only is it there's sex tapes of her having fun, not drunk, saying she's 18 on tape. All this on tape.
Sus tapes.
Sus tapes. There's sus tapes of her.
Comes out in December of last year, Brian. Did you hear anything about it?
No.
Matt knew about it, but couldn't say anything. Did you hear anything about it?
Why couldn't you say?
No, hold on, B.
Yeah.
Last week, finally, this gets traction.
Brian said it like
Comes
it was
up
his
on
fault. Why couldn't you say anything?
my
Dice,
radar.
dice.
I blasted out 7 million views. I go, we gotta get Matt on the show. What the fuck? What are we doing here? What happens here? What are we doing?
Right.
This kid's dream was taken from him.
Right.
Taking from him.
all this stuff may have happened to this poor guy.
Yeah.
But Schaub saying it like this is so funny.
Yeah. I like how he's just look at Matt's face too.
Schaub,
he's just staring off
yeah,
it.
He's like he's realizing the mistake he's made. But Schaub describing the worst event in your life is hilarious.
Yeah.
You could just like show this clip to your friends every time you wanted to laugh.
Yeah.
You'd all get drunk. Let's watch the Schaub tape where he talks about that dark period in my life. That's be pretty good. Every time someone comes over, have we ever showed you the Schaub clip where he's like talking about? It makes me feel better. Would you guys like to watch? It's like,
For no reason.
For zero reason.
For zero reason.
All objection. So we don't live in due process.
Let me do you another solid. He could have settled for $50K. Nah.
$50K. What?
Nah.
Could have settled.
Nah.
Okay,
No,
Mr.
'cause
Spoiler
then he looks
alert.
guilty. Because then the court of the public, public opinion. Well, why?
It's Spoiler McGee.
Oh, Spoiler McGee.
Yeah.
Motor alert.
Why would he settle if he
50 mil, we
Exactly.
can start having a conversation. 50 mil. Start having a conversation. We can start the conversation.
So how you like?
Yes. He's gonna say how you like them apples.
It's like, how you like it now?
I mean, I hope that guy gets justice if this is the case. That's very bad.
Yeah. Yep. But that's it, dude.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Join us next week. Bye. Oh, one more thing. Thanks for the hat.